Imagine this: you're digging through an old coin jar, and suddenly, you spot a 1929 wheat penny. It looks just like any other, a simple copper coin that has passed through countless hands over the decades. But what if I told you that some of these seemingly ordinary pennies could be worth thousands, tens of thousands, or even millions of dollars? That's right, a tiny 1-cent coin from 1929 could hold secrets that make it one of the most valuable coins in the world today. But what exactly makes a 1929 wheat penny special, and what hidden mint errors or key details could transform an average penny into a jackpot find? The answer lies in history, scarcity, and the fascinating world of coin collecting. To understand the value of the 1929 wheat penny, we need to travel back in time to a crucial moment in American history: the year 1929. This was the year the Roaring Twenties came to a sudden and devastating halt with the Great Depression. Millions of Americans lost their jobs, banks collapsed, and people were scraping by on whatever money they had, including small change like the humble wheat penny. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the 1929 Lincoln wheat penny was part of a coinage series that had already been in circulation for 2 decades. But what most people didn't realize at the time was that errors and variations in this year's mintage would make certain specimens extremely valuable in the future. These pennies were struck at 3 different mint locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco sand. While millions were produced, only a handful of rare errors and high-grade examples have survived, making them highly sought after by collectors. Some of the most valuable include the 1929 S RPM repunched mint mark, where the S mint mark was accidentally stamped twice, creating a rare variation that has sold for over $10,000 in pristine condition. Then there's the 1929DDDO double die obverse, where the lettering and Lincoln's profile show doubling due to a misalignment during the striking process, making these coins worth upwards of $50,000 or more in top condition. But that's just the beginning. If you happen to come across an off-center strike, where the coin was struck incorrectly and appears misaligned, you could be looking at a value of over $75,000 for a 50% off-center example. Even more incredible is the broad stroke error, which occurs when a coin is struck without its color, causing it to spread out and appear wider than normal. Some of these have fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars at major auctions. But the real $1,000,000 coins are the ultra-rare full red MS67 wheat pennies, particularly from the San Francisco Mint, where the highest graded specimens have been known to sell for well over $1,000. In fact, a record-breaking 1929 SMS67 red wheat penny once sold for an astonishing $7,000, proving that a single penny, if rare enough and in pristine condition, can be worth more than a luxury home. And here is the key: condition matters. The difference between a common penny and a $1,000,000 rarity often comes down to grading. The highest value coins are those with a full red road designation, meaning they have retained their original luster and color with minimal wear. Even a small scratch or discoloration could drop the value dramatically, which is why professional grading services like PCGS and NGC play a crucial role in determining a coin's worth. But the big question is, do you find one of these rare 1929 wheat pennies? And where should you sell if you're lucky enough to own one? The first step is identification. Check your coin closely with a magnifier, checking for mint marks, doubling, off-center strikes, or any unusual features. Then, you'll want to have it professionally graded to get an accurate assessment of its condition. Once graded, the best places to sell are major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections, as well as eBay, coin shows, and collector forums where high-end buyers are willing to pay top dollar. Think about a tiny penny, forgotten in a drawer for decades, could be worth millions of dollars. Now that you know what to look for, who knows? The next time you check your spare change, you might just uncover a life-changing treasure. And if you want to discover even more hidden gems in your pocket, don't stop here. Check out my next video on the most valuable wheat pennies ever found. Click here and start your treasure hunt today.